Rocky was a handsome and rich man. He had his own factory business. He liked to flirt with every beautiful girl. Even after marriage, he didn't stop this habit. His wife, Priya, was a smart and beautiful woman. After marriage, she noticed that Rocky dressed up too much every day for office, like he was going to a wedding. One day, while watching him get ready, Priya thought in her heart,
Why does he put on so much perfume every day? Strange man.
She rolled her eyes with a hint of suspicion. Rocky went to his office daily. Boys and girls both worked there. On interview day, the first to come was a young boy. Boy, confidently.
Sir, I don't have experience, but I promise I'll learn quickly.
Rocky rudely said, No experience? Get out. Then, a beautiful girl came in. Rocky looked at her from top to bottom. She sat down in front of him. Rocky, smiling confidently.
We're lucky to get someone as talented and as beautiful as you. Welcome.
This girl, named Liza, had no job experience either, but Rocky hired her because he wanted to flirt with her later. After some days, when Rocky tried to flirt with Liza, she didn't like it. She made a plan to teach him a lesson. Liza somehow got Rocky's wife Priya's phone number from an old employee. Next day, she called Priya and said, without telling her name, Madam, your husband keeps flirting with the girls in his office. Please control him. Priya became worried and decided to watch Rocky more carefully. Priya secretly and quietly checked Rocky's phone. She saw that he was also sending friend requests to girls on Facebook. She didn't say anything but thought,
So this is what he does behind my back? All right, I'll handle him in my own smart way.
She called her childhood friend, Rosie, a smart and clever girl who lived in a village.
Rosie, ready for some fun? My husband thinks he's a hero. Let's fix that flirting habit.
Rosie, laughing with excitement.
That's it? This is going to be too easy and too much fun. I'm really going to enjoy this. Ha ha ha.
Priya made a fake Facebook profile for Rosie with a beautiful photo. She told Rosie to send a friend request to Rocky. That evening, after coming back from the office, as soon as Rocky saw Rosie's photo, he was happily shocked.
Wow, so beautiful. Hello, gorgeous.
Soon Rocky and Rosie started talking on phone calls. After a few days, Rosie said with a warm smile,
Please come visit my village sometime. I'd love to introduce you to my parents. They're wonderful people.
Rocky was crazy with flirting. He packed his bag and went to meet Rosie in her village. Rosie took him to an underground house. Rocky went down the stairs. Rosie introduced him to her parents. They were also part of the plan. That night, it rained heavily. In the morning, water was everywhere. Because Rosie's house was below ground level, all the rainwater from the village entered their house. Even rats came into the house. As soon as Rocky woke up in the morning, he was shocked to see water all around him. His bed was about to sink in the water. He saw that Rosie was trying to climb onto a pillar to save herself from the water. Just then, he heard the sound of a mouse speaking near his bed. He saw a big rat climbing on his bed. He screamed loudly.
Shoo, shoo, ash, ash. Go away, go away. Ugh.
After chasing the rat, he saw a food plate floating toward him from the kitchen. At first, he liked the idea of someone sending him breakfast that way. But as the plate came floating closer, he noticed dirty water drops on it. The whole place smelled bad. Rocky felt sick and wanted to vomit. Because of the dirty smell, he vomited so hard that he jumped and fell off the bed into the water. he started drowning in the dirty drain water. Then he got out of the water and climbed onto a nearby sofa. Rosie's dad was sitting with legs up on the sofa and said with a laugh,
See, our village's 5-star swimming pool.
Next morning, Rocky passed by a room and heard Rosie talking to her father. He stopped to listen from behind the door.
Rocky is a total fool. After making him dream about marriage, I'll get his factory in my name and then kick him out. Ha ha ha.
Rocky was shocked. He held his head in sadness and thought. He got very scared. He understood that flirting could bring big problems one day. He decided to run away from there. He left his stuff here and quickly ran away without looking back even once. Behind him, he could hear Rosie's loud laughter. Rosie and her dad were laughing as they watched him run away scared.
He he he. Ha 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 ha. Ah, ha ha ha. Oh, ha ha ha. He actually ran. Oh my God.
After Rocky ran away from there, Rosie made a WhatsApp call to Priya on her laptop and told her everything. Both laughed a lot at Rocky's condition. When Rocky returned home, tired and with a sad face, Priya opened the door with a smile. She had a card in her hand that said,
Welcome home, Mr. Flirt. Ha 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 ha.
Rocky, shocked and confused.
You knew everything?
Priya, smiling, and said,
I'm your wife, not Google. I don't just see data. I feel everything.
Rocky, ashamed.
Please forgive me. I'll never flirt again.
After reaching home, Rocky changed his clothes and sat silently in his bedroom. His hair was messy, his clothes dirty, and his eyes tired. Priya smiled softly and went into the kitchen to make tea for him. As soon as she left the room, Rocky slowly stood up and quietly walked toward the mirror. He looked at his reflection. For the first time, he wasn't smiling. He looked at himself in the mirror and thought, What have I done? This is not the kind of husband I wanted to be. Rocky, to himself, softly.
Why did I become like this? I had a smart and beautiful wife, and I still went behind other girls. What kind of man does that?
He remembered the rat on his bed, the floating food plate, and Rosie's loud laughter. Rocky, guiltily.
I deserved it. I really did. I was blind, and my wife opened my eyes in the smartest way.
He slowly picked up the Welcome Mr. Flirt card again and smiled sadly with tears in his eyes. Moral of the story: a man who doesn't respect his wife will never get real respect in life. And a silent wife, when she teaches her flirting husband a lesson in a smart way, it is remembered forever. Press the subscribe button to watch more videos.